Hey, this your boy Troy T, aka DirtyRice the Editor. I've been watching Kevin Samuels for a minute. I like a lot of stuff that he say, but I'm not a sheep. My husband, been married 15 years, divorced once, married for 6 months, wasn't taking no crap, didn't work out. I left. Got a son by my first marriage. He with me now, 18 going to college. Never stopped being a father. Never stopped being a husband. Tried to be the best husband I could in the first situation. Wasn't meant to be. Second situation, I'm married this month, 15 years. But the only issue I got with Kevin Samuels and all the brothers that's following him, listening to him, get the good information from him, is how can a man that's divorced twice tell you how to be married successfully if he's not married? I'm married 15 years. I can tell you how to be married. I can tell you more about what it's like to wake up and your wife not happy or you're not giving her enough attention. I can tell you that myself. I can tell you what it's like to have to take your kids soccer practice, try to make it and stuff, even though your job trying to stop you from making it things. And the importance of telling your employer you got to take a day off because you got to take your kids to the hospital or get them tested. You got to check on your kids' mental health. You got to be the backbone of your family. I can't tell you what it's like to leave my family and go online and talk about how to be married, and I'm single. The best person to tell you how to be married is a married man. So that's just food for thought. A lot of stuff he say is good. It makes sense. Got a lot of followers. I watch him a lot. He got a lot of old school thoughts and things that he's putting out there. But honestly, you talking about a time where we as black people got married and people got married, and you talking about a time where white supremacy allowed a man to stay home, a man to work while women stayed home. And we not living in those times no more. We living in times where it takes two people to take on a household, the bills. Houses back then cost $12,000, $13,000. Houses now cost $300,000. No, I'm not saying that what Kevin Samuels was saying is wrong about us and how we should have admiration as married people, and women should obey their husbands or respect their husbands or be submissive, as he say. I don't want to say obey because, that little Bible line or whatever gets people tripped up. But I'm going to say this. I heard about Derek Jackson's situation. I can still listen to a married man about being married before I can listen to a man that's single or divorced twice about being married and still single. I mean, I want to listen to the brother, but as long as you don't have a woman on your arms, as long as you're not actively dating, as long as you're not coming on there with your wife showing me the proof is in the pudding, then I can only do so much of listening to you, bruh. I'm black marriage. I'm married to a black woman. I got black kids. My 2 black sons right here in my house. Got a black daughter. She working. I helped her as much as I could. She working in her field, doing her thing, went to college. I'm in here fighting the good fight to keep the black family alive. I ain't running off at the plug and talking about it online or talking about black women on how they out of line and y'all Van Zandt on Oprah channel talking about black women out of line. Yeah, a lot of black women are out of line. But the last time I checked, a lot of black men were out of line too. And I know that Kevin Samuels used to talk to black men back in the day. I just want y'all to think about this one thing before y'all go with a bunch of crazy ass comments about what I'm saying and saying I'm a beta male. You can say what you want. You don't know me. I know I'm not no beta male. I'm a man who talks speaking from the real down here, H-Town, represent, die for my family, do whatever it takes. Black men are a part of the problem just as much as black women. We as a society, if we're gonna go on the black card, because the last time I checked, black men wasn't exploiting black women in the 70s, making movies about black women being prostitutes in all kinds of movies about being pimps and all this shit. Before rap music, you look at the B movies, black men was making films about black women, putting black women as hoes. We got to atone for the shit we done instead of sitting up here trying to say the black woman is out of line. If the black woman is out of line, she need to own it. But we done a lot as black men. We've done a lot with films, television, radio, music. And that's why you see right now with the Megan Thee Stallion, the Cardi B's and all that, you see a bunch of lost young females. You gonna blame them because they ain't have a daddy? You gonna blame me because their daddy wanted to be pimps? My daddy wanted to be a damn pimp. Told me he wanted to be a pimp. While he got kicked out of the Navy in San Diego, he told me he met a white woman that wanted to make him into a pimp. And he told him to come recruit girls down in Houston and bring them back to California. Because being a pimp back then was like being a rapper now. Everybody wanted to be a pimp in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s. In the 60s flower power movement with the hippies and the drugs, everybody was trying to figure out who and what they was trying to do and where they were trying to go. I don't remember black women. I remember black women following the feminist movement. I remember black women leaving the movement. But we all got some part to play in the whole thing with breaking up the black family, allowing our black family to be broken up, taking the drugs. That we got to really look at ourselves as a community and realize that one can keep blaming the other, and we can keep blaming, going back and forth. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, all this blaming don't get no answers or solutions. Just think about what I'm saying. Black men were exploiting black women as prostitutes, bitches, and hoes before black women ever. Black women are way more loyal to black men than black men have ever been loyal to black women. A man at the end of the day is a man, and he don't care where he put his penis. And that's what black men have become. In our siege to try to take over other women of other races, because in our minds, some kind of way, we think that's our get back. Inequality. Because I'm going to get your woman pregnant. All right, I'm going to holler.